All the time, people are making these categorical errors where they think the problem is the problem and the problem is actually the solution to another problem, right? And so there's this thing of, oh, well, if the problem is a solution to another problem, then what's that other problem and how do I solve that? And it goes on and on and on and on. And this is the correct way to view problems, and it also gets tiring. And so what we need to do is just pace our problem solving. We need to put on our analytical hat and we need to fix the shit in our life that's pissing us off. And then we also have to just accept that life's always going to piss us off, and that if we just accept it, sometimes that's enough to solve the problem, which is funny. The irony of unprobleming the problem and realizing that that is the solution. Sometimes it's easier to manipulate and to change things, right? To develop tools and strategies and tactics and go out there and actually like address the weeds in your garden. And other times, weeding the garden just means letting nature do its thing and letting yourself rest, letting yourself appreciate that life can still be worthwhile and is worth living even when there are things that are unresolved. In fact, it's especially worthwhile when there are things that remain unresolved, because these unresolved things create the tension, which creates the meaning, which draws us forth into evolution. Yes, it's a bit stressful. Yes, it's a bit painful. Yes, it seems a bit unfair. But guess what? You're a biological organism and your body needs that stress in order to adapt and to overcome and to reproduce and to become a housing system for more advanced consciousness. And if you weren't doing that, then consciousness would be limited in the experiences it could have. So nothing's really wrong at the fundamental layer. We do have problems though. We just need to approach those problems more like games, so that we don't spend our whole life thinking that everything's broken and then realize at the very end on our deathbeds that it was actually perfect.